Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of Castlevania Lament of Innocence. And good to see that Alucard already knows how I do my introductions. You gotta start out with a bunch of energy, but hopefully you guys can hear me fine, can hear the game just fine. Last time we left off with basically getting our butts kicked. Well, we won, but boy did we go through some resources. But yeah, we've made it a little bit farther, and yeah, hopefully everything's set. We'll go into the main hallway so we can see if you guys can hear everything, and go from there. So, real quick, oh, I have equipped for my whip. Okay, it is a weapon of lightning. Alright, so finally made it to a save room, thank God, because that was getting a little close. More of these guys. Right, I needed to find the last of the diamonds in order to go through there. I'm just gonna get away from these fellas. All right. Gargoyles are immune to electricity. Oh, went the wrong way. Crap. That's a whoops. Let's go this way. Connor Heron, what's been happening? Where are we at? We are in the third of our, we're heading towards the third of our bosses that we need to beat in order to access Walter, and we've beaten one of the elemental bosses in order to get the electric whip. Which, as you can see, is pretty nice. Alright, we increased our hearts to 90. That's awesome. Okay. Alexander Kashanoff, will this be 3 hours or 4? This will be probably just about a 3-hour stream. Oh, sweet. This should open up the way to that diamond area. Perfect. Game could have used an always-on screen map? Maybe. Probably would help me out a bit. Up, gargoyles. Ow. Alright, Cameron, you're not really working with me to get to avoid these cheap shots by the gargoyles. Alright, well, it's not a boss room. What do we have here? Or is this just more... No, I can destroy these. Okay, cool. Yet. go. Just for completion's sake, we'll get rid of this. And this, you never know. Nope. There we are. And another save room. What are we in for here? Christian Johansson, what console am I playing on? I'm playing on the original PS2. That's a boss room. Yep, that's our boss. Okay, well, let's go check out that diamond door. And then we can use... Yeah, we'll use the diamond door to go through there. We can't go through there yet. We need a special item. And here's the other one we needed, but we can easily just return to Rinaldo and come back up that way. So, makes sense to just do the diamond door and then come back. I said avoid our gargoyle friends. Might want to restock on potions. Yeah, I mean I have some potions. I don't think I'm gonna have... This next boss should not be as hard as the elemental guy. At least I'd hope not. There we go. Now we can check out what's through here. It's... Hey, our red key! Awesome! That feels good. Alright, time to go fight a boss. What boss are we fighting this time? So, fellas. I'll at least equip the electric whip so we can see how that works. Page raised HDSAR. That's why I warned everybody yesterday that I was going to be starting earlier. Remember, for Sundays we start early because of Game of Thrones. Alright, let's do another save. Lightning. Is there a way to organize these? Did I just use that potion? I pushed square and it used it, I think. Well, that was smart. Cool. Alright, I had to make it harder on myself. Yep, I used it. Of course. I didn't think square would be, I I didn't think square would be a use button. I thought it'd always be X. What are we facing off against this time? It's been a while since we've had a cutscene. Oh! Medusa! Of course.
Welcome.
Oh,
I
she
haven't
talks.
had any visitors in a while. With that body, you'll make an excellent statue.
Thanks.
All those stone statues were...
A wonderful sight, weren't they? Don't worry, you'll be joining them soon enough.
Are you the legendary monster that turns people to stone?
Monster? What insolence!
I kind of like that Medusa gets an introduction in this game. Especially for her roles, you know, later in this series. Let's increase that. Oh, come on. I just increased my my attack. Well, that was a waste. Ow. Oh my god. That did not go so hot.
You will make a nice stone statue.
Why, thank you, Medusa. Alright, that did not go hot. So, we have Medusa to take care of, and if I had to guess, this cutscene is not skippable. Ah, Booja, thank you very much for the £2 donation. Says, I don't know where to put, but hi. Hello. Yep, didn't think so. Oh boy.
Welcome. I haven't had any visitors in a while.
I've got to be a little bit more pace with this one.
With that body, you'll make an
Yeah, with Medusa getting
statue.
introduced here, it does kind of work as for Lament of Innocence being the first in the series.
A wonderful sight, weren't they? Don't worry, you'll be joining them soon enough.
Are you the legendary monster that turns people to stone?
Monster? What insolence! I'll grind
Unfortunately,
you
we
to
cannot
dust.
skip cutscenes. Really?
Just as I thought. Just as I thought.
Nope, stay away. Why is she crying blood? Camera, please. I need a slightly better viewing angle of this. No. Oh no. That's new. I'd like to see Medusa, please. Ow. For exactly that reason. Ah, dang it. No, keep the snakes away. No! Killed by snakes.
You will make a nice stone statue.
Dang it. Guys, I only have so many healing potions. There's not much I can do about that. I used every single one of my potions. I have 2. And I'm not using the super potion. I would be in much better shape if I didn't accidentally use that potion when trying to organize things, but that's my fault. Uzi Omega, I've tried. You cannot skip cutscenes. Commentator says try using the normal whip. Maybe it'll do more damage. If we die this time, I'll definitely go buy more potions.
Welcome. I haven't had any visitors in a while.
I kind of want to be able to do it on my own, you know?
With that
Connor Heron, why did the
you'll
holy
make an
water's direction
excellent
change? It's because I
statue.
changed up the orb that was associated with it.
All those stone statues were...
A wonderful sight, weren't they? Don't worry, you'll be joining them soon enough.
Are you the legendary monster that turns people to stone?
Monster? What insolence! I'll grind you to dust!
Alright, let's do it. Of course. That's it. I do not know how I dodged that, but I will take it. I need to get a little bit closer. Really? Her pattern seems to be a lot nicer this time. Of course I got hit by that. Nope. No, not the snakes. Dang it. Got her. Square during vertical high and upward attack during the jump. Cool. We got her.
That whip is...
It's Rinaldo's whip. Apparently,
electrifying,
it's
ain't it?
effective even on legendary monsters.
It wasn't so powerful before. Did it gain its complete form?
Complete form?
Still, it's no match for my master.
I like this. We're building up the legacy of the vampire killer. All right. Now we have the purple orb. Let's go restock on some potions. Oh boy.
Rinaldo.
I'm glad you're back. What's the matter? You have an odd look on your face.
Well, about this whip.
Were there problems with it?
No, that isn't it. I heard something about it gaining its complete form.
Oh, that. That's true. The whip is not yet complete.
But it has become more powerful than before.
That is because of you. I hate to say it, but it seems it fits you better than me.
Is there a way to complete it?
It's better for you not to think about that. It's impossible by any normal means.
But...
Do not think about it. There are other things you must take care of right now.
All right.
Fine.
Welcome.
Excuse me. All right.
What would
let's
you
go
like
ahead and
today?
buy. First things first. no new equipment. That stinks. We'll get
Is this okay? Yes, certainly.
5 potions
Is this fine? Would you like anything else?
and 5 high potions. That should be plenty, especially with us finding more.
Good luck.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. Took care of somebody in the chat. Don't worry about it. They're gone. Oh yeah. I'll go with the White Bishop again. And so now with this, we have the Cross Blazer. So let's see what this thing's all about. That's 3 orbs down. Ooh. That's fun. Alright. Let's go save. I need to remember where the red key went. Well, first we'll go back to where we were and access that door. And then we'll do that. Gumball Watterson, how many bosses are there? I'm honestly not sure. At least, I know there's 3 elements. We have 3 elemental bosses. We have the 5 necessary bosses. We have Walter, so that's at least 9 bosses. There could be more. Straight down here. Watch it be like resist stone or something like that. And I need some more cash. Alright, so what are we in for here? A Ring of Fire. Resistant to fire attacks. Well, that'll be useful in the future. Alright, so we just need the black ring to, Hold on. Hold on. I knew this was going to happen at some point. I was worried about this. Let me find them. Where are the mods? They have their own things. I'm not always able to make it to these, so. Takes care of this. Now, where is the red? It couldn't be in here because that was we've gotten that one completely finished. Rossini with a £2 donation. Thank you very much. It says, "Am I going to cover the in-store poster of Mario Maker 2? We already did." Pretty sure that's what John did this morning. Alright, let's say this again, and then we gotta find... Oh, Ryan, I know complete just means I've eaten the boss, but I mean I have fully explored the middle path. Okay, Ryan. Red one. Awesome. Thank you. Back to the Alchemy lab. Where was that red door? Alright. Where's our red key at? At least we get the rockin' music back. Second floor all the way at the end. Lovely. Pick a direction and go. Got it. Unfortunately, I can't even do the special thing. Oh well, at least we get the good music. Fellas, time to dance. Oh, figures. Just take a right. Right, this is the place we couldn't do this whole thing yet. Of course, we needed the other two elemental whips. Out of curiosity, here's what the cross in Purple Orb does. Cross bomb. Nice. I'm gonna stick with the holy water for now. I am curious about the axe though. This way. This door. Up we go. And then just this way. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Oh wait. Here's the knife does. That's pretty sweet. It's the holy hand grenade. You're not wrong. And why do I have a feeling I'm going to need a ring of fire. Out of curiosity, what does the bloody cape do? Hearts are covered with damage. It's not bad. Okay, so I have ice. So I have the 2 resistances for the other ones. That's good. Let's go ahead and do that for now. Alright, let's see what's past the red door. Oh. The wolf's foot. Hey, sweet. You got something to increase our running speed. Alright. Well, nothing else in there. Let me just double check. Yeah, there's that whole thing, which we can... Can we access that thing up there? I forget what's up there. Shoot. Oh, I can use... Oh, boy, that's how I use do the collapsing garden thing. Oh, God, Ryan. Didn't even think about that, but yeah, we can go back to the garden now and do that. Probably should build up my MP though, so. Come on, nice and purple. There you go. There we go, perfect. Thank you. Need that refill. Oh, I have to beat you. Goodbye. Thanks for the opal. There's an important secret in this area, though. I think we found everything. Alright, so unless we want to go to the 3rd floor. You know, we'll double check that. We can just use our thing to go back to Rinaldo first. I didn't realize you played this game, Ryan. Up and around. Missed it. those wondering, I already found the extra room there. Oh, Ryan hasn't played it, just has a good memory. Thanks for watching the first part. Hey, Ogre. How's it going, man? It's our secret that we already accessed, but what's up here? Just a straight shot. Okay, let's see. Fellas. Oh, hey, another place we have to use our running at. Okay, cool. Glad we came this way. And with that, we get the Medging Jord. The less HP you have, the greater damage you inflict on your enemies. Well, that might be useful. Cool, so all we need to complete this lab is both the whips. Cool. Pause menu? Oh yeah, there is a pause menu. Oh, this is how you do the reorder. I swear I hit pause a few times before and it never let me do it. Rip list. Even have an encyclopedia. We've met a fair amount of the fighters too. Medusa. Ah, her weakness was the axe. Figures. Electricity and that and that. Okay. Figures. Anyway, let's go ahead and use magical ticket and get out of here. That's when I realized the pause menu. I swear I hit the maybe my PS2 controller is getting a little worn down, but I was hitting the start button. It wasn't doing anything, so
What would you like?
I wasn't sure.
Is this okay? Yes, certainly. Anything else? I appreciate your business.
Alright. Now we can head back to that other area. You can defeat those bosses more than once? No, I don't think so. Save again, head back to the garden, and access that thing, that area we can now get to. They are exactly the same BHK, the controllers for PS2 and PS3 controllers. What I was saying is that I swear I was pushing the start button before and it wasn't doing anything. That's what I was saying. Anyway, let's go to the Garden Forgotten by Time. Oh, right, I have to go all the way back here. Oh, God. Well, let's get to it. Yoshi Gamer says, I just beat Rondo of Blood and I started a bit of Symphony of the Night. Great games. Utterly fantastic games, so good choice. Question, did you get both the endings for Maria and Victor? Because they do have different endings. Wendy Finnegan, Q&A? Sure. If you guys have any questions, send them my way. I'll answer as I make my way through here. For all that money you've been spending. Okay, apparently Curse of Darkness has warps. What do we got here? Ooh, the axe. What's purple axe do? You know what? I'm gonna stick with the. Let's switch back to the axe for now. Why not? Fallout 54, am I looking forward to the Dracula X Chronicles? Yeah, I haven't, I only played a little bit of it when I initially bought it, so it'll be cool to return to it, and especially compare it to what I've played since, the original. Since that is my favorite Classicvania. This is what we want. Alright, fall in the way again. It's a black key we can't access. More gargoyles. Stop kicking me. It's rude and I don't appreciate it. I should have let him hit me. So I can get that, Eventually I'll hit you fools. Okay, now they're dead. Holy crap. Whoop. Not sure if that's best in that case. So are they good stabbers? I mean, they do stab good. Yeah, I thought they were gone. Great, more gargoyles. Just let me through the door. There we go. All right. That's a little better. Matthew Kelly wants to know which 4 Castlevania characters do I want to see have DLC Mii Fighter costumes in Wave 2 for the Smash Ultimate? You want Trevor, Maria, Alucard, and Shinoa? Honestly, those are good picks. Have no issues with those picks. But I honestly don't use Mii Fighter costumes that much. It just, does nothing for me. This way, I believe. Nope, other way is where we wanted to go. There we are. Get that wolf. Almost through it all. Wrong way. Oh wait, I need you over here. Need plant guy over here. Vandal Lilithson. I've already found the secrets in these with that involve the plants. That's hopefully that's not too far away. There we go. Grabbing my money and getting out of here. All right, this one. Gotta hit that. Come over here. Hit that. And jump up here. These ghosts have got to go. All right, let's see if I can make it over here. Can keep myself on track. Jeez. There we go. What the heck are you? Thunder demon. Thunder Demon is dead. Now we just need to kill the stabber. Come on over here. Much better. Really? Oh my god, they better not kill me. I'll be a little upset. Alright, made it here. Thank goodness. The Saisei incense. Burned by magic gradually recovers your HP. Not bad. We're getting plenty of relics, that's for sure. Look at all of them. Just need 5 more and we'll have them all. Alright, that takes care of this area. Except for the black key. So let's go ahead and use our magic ticket and get out of here. And now we can move on to the next area.
Welcome back. What would you like? Is this fine? Would you like any? Is that all? I appreciate your business.
Let's see. There we go. Put my Whip of Lightning back on, and let's see what the next area is going to be like. Will Madrid, when will I be streaming again? Next time I plan on streaming will be this Wednesday. If I had to guess, that'll probably be the finale of Lament of Innocence. Does he have any new armor for sale? I checked after we beat Medusa and he didn't, so I think we're stuck with what we've got so far. But let's see what our next area is at. Like, we're at 57.3%. So next up is the Dark Palace of Waterfalls. Alexander Kashanov, I realize that the Fire Elemental is in the Anti-Souls Mysteries Lab. I cannot access it. I need the other... Wait. It's impossible for me to get the other two whips. And then go there. Where the heck is it? Because I was under, like, I was thinking like, oh, it has to be where is it? Behind there, but that can't be it. So where would it be? Jump through the mirror in the lab? Mirror where? Oh, there's another room in the lift area on the second floor. Oh! Here, I was under the impression I already found everything. Whoops! It's not marked. Well, that's not very nice. Alright, well, let's go do that. I had no idea. I was on... For some reason, and this is completely dumb of me, I thought it's behind that statue, except I need the Fire Elemental whip in order to get to that get behind that statue. So that makes no sense whatsoever. I am... That was dumb of me. This way. Eventually we'll be done with the Alchemy Lab. Until then we get to enjoy the music. Up we go. Imagine playing this game without a guide for the first time. Players would miss a ton of things. Yeah. Definitely feels like it. Actually, if we're going to be fighting the fire elemental, I'm going to go save over here. All this time and we've barely increased our the search completion. Oh, don't worry, I'm already equipped with my fire ring. See? Well, there's a potion that I missed the first time, so that's nice. Wow, I missed a lot in this room. If I had just jumped for the potion, I would have and actually ridden the whole thing. I would have found this guy. Alright, fire elemental, here we go. It's amazing how much having this ring helps. Ow, stop hitting me. Leave me alone. Only I should be hurting you. There we go. And fire mental down. The Whip of Flames. Nice. Alright. Now we can get out of here. Actually, out of curiosity. Yep, no surprise there. Excuse me. Alright. Back to Rinaldo's.
Welcome back. What would you like? Is this
Potion
mine?
replaced the one we
Yes, certainly.
used. Another
Is
magical
this fine?
ticket.
Yes, certainly. Is that all? I appreciate your business.
And let's get out of here. Now we can move on to the waterfall. Although it's funny that we got that and we can't really use it, because I highly doubt the fire whip is going to be that useful in a place with waterfalls. But just one more whip and we can finish off the alchemy. Still need to get that black key. Oh well. Comic relief. Now we can go chasing waterfalls. Alright. Within a little more than an hour, we've defeated 2 bosses. Now finally off to the Dark Palace of Waterfalls. Ugh, what are these guys? Oh, our fish man. I guess we'll go this way. Sexy Assassin says 100% completion. This area sucks. Oh boy. I gotta say, the lightning elemental seems very nice for this area. Very nice. Enjoying this song. Gotta say, Lament of Innocence. Did not expect it to have like one of the best soundtracks in the series. Guess we'll go this way. Ah, there's our merman. They're bloody fellas, that's for sure. Nothing there. With that off the wall, I thought it would be, there'd be a secret. Apparently not, though. Hey, small meat. Freaking Fleeman. Well, this is a fun room, isn't it? Yikes. I guess I'll head down? Honestly not sure about the best way to go. Just because it keeps splitting. Fighting lizardmen in a sewer area is reminding me a lot of Castlevania 64. God, this section of the song is so good. Alright, well, we found a save point. That's something. Now we can start heading right. Okay. Jeez. Sometimes these angles are not the best for seeing what you're fighting up against. Very clean guy. What are the areas that have been completed so far? The Alchemy lab, the garden, and the first one. I forget what it's referred to. But yeah, this is our fourth area beginning the waterfall. What the? Oh! Didn't notice you there. We got ourselves a map. Okay, jeez. So you have all that, and there are 2 floors, basement 1 and basement 2. Guess we'll just keep going this way for now. Especially because it seems to be coming to a dead end. Ow. Another event marker. Oh, and the way to the bottom floor. Lovely. We're going to finish exploring first floor first. That was a good sentence. Okay, there's a boss room there. So we're gonna swing over, I guess? Can't really do anything. That's a before I flow down. So let's go back and around, I guess. Actually, if we saw the boss door, then we should probably go here now while we're already here. Mr. AAA, what do I think of the game so far? I think it's fun. I think the level design is the weakest aspect of the game. But there's definitely fun to be had here. The camera's still not perfect. Tried to be all fancy and roll through, and that didn't work. I need to use a potion. No, what I was trying to do was roll through and I messed up. What key is that? I guess we'll head... There we go. Energy Blast. Command during rising shot. I don't want to go that way until I heal it up because you have no idea what's next. I guess not. Alright, let's see what's this way. Oh, black turtle key. So it's another spot where I need a black key. Interesting. Ow. Okay. Cyclops is dead. I guess we can see what the purple crystal does. Wait, heal crystal. What does this do? Cool. Oh, okay. That's more of a screen clearing attack, I guess. Still gonna stick with the axe, though. Oh boy. Again, sewers and lizard men. Ooh, health potion. Get out of here. Yes, please, max HP up. That's exactly what I needed. I'd say that worked out. That's a dead end as far as I can tell. Go the other way. Just let me past. Jeez. Fleeman, I swear. Ow. Not gonna bother with you, I don't have to fight you. What do we have here? Oh no. We have to deal with water flow? Oh boy. Well, this should be interesting. Well, I guess let's see what we're in for. Really? Oh my god. Oh, this is... Paralysis is the worst. You know, I was planning to put you to use. Hold on. Oh, you suck. Alright. I'm gonna put you to use. Really? How'd you miss me? Alright, thank you for the health. Oh. Ow. Alright, had enough of you guys. Well, at least we put them to good use. I guess let's go this way first. Yikes. Oh, thanks, camera. Really appreciate that view. That's the way I would have came in, but we also can go this way. All kinds of crazy paths to go in this area. Oh boy. Well, looks like we found a secret. 1 second. What did we find here? The little hammer produces money every time it hits. Okay, well, there we go. We found a way to earn some cash with a relic. Cool. Guess let's go down this path. Still need that black key, and I'm not sure where that's at. I love it. No matter which way you go, the camera angle kind of sucks. Staying away from you, pains. go. So there's an enemy that, according to Mr. AAA, there's an enemy event somewhere on this in this area, in the general area, not where I'm at specifically, that you need an enemy to break something for you. So if you guys are aware of that, whenever I enter that room, I guess let me know. What are you? Oh. It's a doppel... I just stumbled across a boss. Cool. Stand still, Leon. Shin. I could just get those combos in. Stop tackling me. Fortunately, he's not that bad. What the heck? Okay. Did not expect him to run and not just die. Okay. There's a save point. I don't know where. We're still a little ways off. Alright, the cross has like a bomb. Guess we can go in here? What the heck is going on here? Wait, do I want this stuff? No, I do not want that. What the heck is going on? What the heck did I just go through? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, I guess... Oh, because I changed the flow of the water, I can no longer go into that area. Oh my god. Alright. Whatever. I'm just gonna finish exploring this area, I guess. Well, that sucks. Master of Hyrule, am I going to too many games this year? Probably. I haven't fully worked out those plans yet. Well, I guess let's just finish exploring this area. Go back the way we came and do that. Sure, why not? Hey, I got some sushi out of the fish, man. That's cool. There we go. This is quite the area. Alright, so another area we can change the flow in order to get back there. I don't think I want to do that yet, so let's go back the entire way and explore this end and see what we come across instead. At least we know for now. Let's see here. We'll set a marker there. And let's head back. Wrong way, this way. Oh, it doesn't. That thing I avoided just doesn't affect the water, it just lowers the bridge to the boss. Why doesn't these, like, if it does one thing, why would I would never think to just go ahead and use that again because of the whole bridge situation. I don't know, whatever. Let's go back. Boy, this level sucks. Okay, that's triggered. This way. Almost to the other side. Okay, fishmen are cleared out. Let's go this way. Of course. Where is it? Of course it got me paralyzed. Okay, cool. As long as that's dead, I'm happy. For the dead end, but it's not necessarily mean it actually is a dead end. Boy, is that suspicious. Hey buddy, wanna come over here? Come on, this way. Thanks for the MP, but need you to get a little bit closer. Come on, you can do it. Thank you. Some red skeletons and that dude. Nothing in here. Cool, let's bounce. What have we found in here? Can't seem to get up that way. Oh, I didn't realize I could jump down. Alright, unless I'm missing something, is there's no wait. Why does it feel like I'm wall jumping? Maybe use the wolf foot that jumps higher? You can try that. There we go. I conserve that as much as possible. Thanks. Didn't realize it actually made me jump higher. No? Okay, I'm a little confused. I don't think I can jump that high. Oh no. I see that fence thing of that stuff I can grab onto. Oh boy. Okay. So what I can tell, I need to jump that way and then use the whip. Oh god. Okay, we need more MP. We need more MP. Maybe it'd just be better to go out here. Let's get rid of the fisherman first. Don't need the wolf's foot apparently? Really? It's just platforming. Well, that's terrifying. Nice aim there, bud. Oh, that was just done with me. Just getting some health. That was smart. Ethan McNeil, thank you very much for the $1 donation. Very much appreciated. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's go through here and figure out what the heck we need to do to get through this platforming bit. Ah, platforming. Always so much fun. There we go. At least we have some fun music to go through this. Okay, cool. Made it up here at least. Go this way for now. Yeah, no, I'm not going that way. I know what happens when you go through that thing now. This sucks. Boy, I wish I could turn the camera. I'm amazed I did that, honestly. Nope! Oh, that sucks. You screw up once and you're all the way back. How did I get that right the first time? No, this must be a little further closer to the edge than I thought. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I think I have to be flat up against the side there. Okay. There we are. Why is that jump such a pain in the butt? The perspective on this is a... not fun. Oh. At least that doesn't make me have to go all the way that back. If I do it that way, that's cool. Okay. Let's prepare for this elemental boss. Whip of Flames. And the Arctic ring. Let's do it. Our final elemental. Boy, it's amazing how much easier these elemental fights are when you have the ring that resists them and their weakness. And she's done. Alright, the Ice Whip. Now we're talking. Guess we can work our way back and go down this way now. But hey, we beat the platforming challenge. Cool. So electricity is good against water. Fire is good against ice. What is ice good against? Would it just be fire, or... I'm not sure. Now use the skull? I don't know what the... if I had to guess, the skull goes back there. Oh, wait. Wrong whip. There we go. I'm gonna say it's time for another axe section. I was gonna say, I thought I saw something up there. See, I don't usually... I'm pretty good at finding secrets myself. Let's go down to that save point, especially since we got this elemental whip. Okay. Let's see what's down this way. screwed that up. Well, since I messed that up, let's down here on the bottom. Oh, can't even go that way. Okay. Well, at least we're getting cash as we're getting up higher. Nice. Glad to see we're getting all these hearts. Alright. Let's get out of here. Didn't expect him to actually reach me. Gotta come down this way and then we'll see what we find. Basically just this. So this raised the bridge that we saw before. And so we could go fight the boss right now. I don't necessarily think we should do that, though. Dang, we could... Oh, man. Wish we had done that. Huh. How do we lower that thing now? To get back to the basement. Louis Luchesi, thank you very much for the $5 donation, says, "Hey Derek, just getting in, couldn't join earlier, so how do you find the game so far?" It's good, but the level design leaves a lot to be desired. Have to use the skull ride to get through, so the skull ride that we passed up earlier. Lovely. You know what? I'm going to just fight the boss and we'll come back and take care of this later. That way we don't have to go all around and we just get this done. Because we have to come back anyway for the black key, which we have yet to find. And we have to go... Basically, we have to do that platforming challenge in order to get up there. Yeah, the platforming challenge would take us there, looks like. So we can explore the rest. Okay. What do you... Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna fight the boss. And then we'll come back here and take care of all that. We're getting a lot more cutscenes now, that's for sure.
Is someone there? Are you a prisoner here?
Who is this?
Who are you?
My name is Leon. And you are?
My name is Joachim Armstair. It's too bad you aren't Walter.
Oh boy.
This feeling. Are you a vampire?
That's right, lowly human.
Why is a vampire locked away here?
Shut up! Damn Walter. I would have won were it not for his ebony stone.
Ebony stone. What's that?
If you want to know. Beat me!
Alright.
It'll be a nice prelude to defeat
Apparently he's weak to
Walter.
ice, according to Very Clean Guy.
I'll beat you. To a pulp!
Hold on. Yep. Oh god. Get rid of the shield. You know, Joachim, I'm not a big fan of the shield you keep putting up. Seems a bit unfair. Potion it is. Can't hit him with the dang axe though, that's for sure. Almost got him halfway down. Got to start digging into those high potions soon. Oh, come on! Oh, that sucks.
Leon! Leon!
Dang it. I was just going for the high potion. Oh, he resists axe? Oh boy. And he's weak to cross. Oh, of course. Oh. Alright. Of course, it's all axes around here. Use my relic. Oh, I completely forgot about the relic. So dumb. One more try. Unfortunately, I don't really have an option for a different sub-weapon. I just took a quick look around and... just nothing there. At least I have a better idea of what I need to do against him. Well, let's just wait through this cutscene again, and we'll fight, and we'll beat him this time.
Is someone there? Are you a prisoner here?
Was not expecting another vampire as a boss.
Who are you?
My name is Leon. And you are?
My name is Joachim Armstead.
Very clean guy. There's no way to skip it. I have pushed every single button.
Walter.
You cannot skip cutscenes.
This feeling.
Oh, wait a second. I swear to God, I've hit the start button a few times. Why did it only? Why didn't it? I tell you guys, my start button is acting up a little bit. That's the only way to put that. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so dumb sometimes. Well, at least I'm doing a lot better against him. Potion. Not sure why I didn't have potions there, but whatever. I used a super potion. I used... Nope, I need to die. Sorry guys, I need to die. I used a super potion by accident thinking it was a high potion. And I don't want to waste these super potions. At least we know we can skip this cutscene now.
You're just a human, after all.
Yeah, at least we got a different death thing. Oy vey. Alright. Okay. Should be fine now. But yeah, I'm very well aware that there's a super boss that we're gonna have to fight. So that's why I wanted to die. Now we can defeat Joachim. Fortunately, once you got Joachim's pattern down, he's not too hard. He's just... Okay. Probably 2 more phases out. Yep, 1 more phase. There we go.
To think I lost to a human.
You promised. Answer me. What is the ebony stone?
A stone made with alchemy. creates the never-ending darkness in this forest.
Hence eternal night. But the night should help you as well, since you're a vampire.
That stone chooses its master. My powers pale beside his. Oh, if only I had the Crimson Stone.
Bye, Joachim. Alright. At least we got this place done with. Well, as far as the boss, we got about a good bit to explore yet. But we'll take that green orb for now.
The Crimson Stone. He mentioned alchemy. Perhaps Rinaldo might know something.
Alright. Let's get out of here.
I have a question, Rinaldo.
Don't you always? Ask away.
The Ebony and Crimson Stones.
What about them?
You knew about them. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't think you'd
How
live
would
this
that
long.
have changed anything? The night still wouldn't have ended.
True, but
Well, I would have told you. I shall tell you now.
please.
Have you ever heard of the Philosopher's Stone?
I've read
No,
Harry
I
Potter,
haven't.
yes.
Making the Philosopher's Stone is the ultimate goal of alchemy. It provides eternal youth. The two other stones were apparently created accidentally. No details of how they were made remain now.
I see. I know about the Ebony Stone, but what kind of power does the Crimson Stone have?
I don't know the details. It turns the souls of vampires into power for its master. These two stones are the vampire's greatest treasures.
Wouldn't the Crimson Stone work for humans as well?
If all it gave you was power, that might be so.
What do you mean?
I've heard that it bears the curse of the vampires as well.
I see. So humanity would be lost.
There are no greater treasures for those who become vampires.
And Walter has the Ebony Stone in his possession?
That seems to be the case. It was supposedly lost along with the Crimson Stone.
But if the Ebony Stone reappeared, then the
May
Crimson
also
Stone...
have resurfaced. I pray that it is not here.
It's probably here.
Welcome. What would you like?
Anyway, I need some new, some
Is this
stock.
fine? Yes, certainly.
Ooh, here we go. A moonlight plate. Increase our
Is this okay? Yes, certainly.
defense by
Anything
20%.
else?
Yes, please.
Come back soon.
All right. Well, we didn't find the black. Oh wait, we could go back to the. We can finish off one other area before we head back to the waterfalls. All these whips and no vampire killer. Only one more boss to fight before we can go take on Walter anyway. But first, let's go to the lab. Actually, no, it's right here. This way. Malachi, who said there's a vampire killer? I mean, it's a Belmont. Eventually, we're going to find where it's a Belmont and we're dealing with whips. I expect to see the origin of the vampire killer in this game. It's inevitable. Best to just get rid of them now. Also, you gotta love the hints they're giving by having fire and ice zombies in this room. It's not completely leaving you in the dark. God, go away. There we go. Let's see. Oh, sweet. A white orb. And with that, the lab is complete. That's 2 areas completely down. Actually, out of curiosity, high-speed edge. Ooh! That's cool. And white gets me the axe trap. Has potential. Let's get out of here and go back to the waterfalls. That's the right way. Just double checking. Feels good to have try that room with the crumbling walkway. I'm pretty sure I already did it. Alright, so that's that. Can't do the garden yet. We need that black key. So now we need the Dark Palace of Waterfalls. So first things first, can we access... Did everything get reset? It did not. So we need to head this way. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, I should probably get my lightning whip out back. This way, if I remember correctly. Yep. We're off. Alright, Derek. Remember that dumb skull transporter? There's something really important with those. You need to collect... Oh, no! You need to collect every coin in those in order to get a relic? Are you serious? Oh, that's gonna suck. Let's do this first. At least we don't have to go as far. Here we go. Well, already missed all that. What if the coins respawn? You have to have this crap memorized if you're going to get all those coins. Is the relic even worth it? Oh my god. One for each ride. Alright, basement 2. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. That's just not worth it to me. That shouldn't count towards, excuse me, sir. Order is simple. You just have to alternate between right and left to get all those coins. Maybe I'll do that on my own time. I don't want to make you guys sit through that. That's for sure. Cool. This is the way we need to go. Oh, first save point. Hey. Alright, so did that. I'm gonna go down there. And then we can get out of here. So one gives a life up. So yeah, basically this is gonna be off. Okay, one is a relic, one is an MP up. So basically what we're gonna do there is just do it off screen. I'll try to do that on my own. Who knows? But we're definitely not gonna do that on stream. I'm gonna lose my mind as it is. There we go. Clever. There we are. Aaron Spikers, the stream ending in 15 minutes? Probably. There we go! Blue Dragon Key. So we've got all our color keys except for black. Cool. Was the blue key... Hold on. Let me look at this. We got the white tiger, blue tiger. Well, let's go through here for now. Right and left. Got it. I'm just taking the hits. Screw it. I think I got them all. No! No! Are you serious? Are you serious? I did it correctly and didn't realize I had to be in the middle to get this stupid thing. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we'll do that off stream. Oh my god. Can't believe that crap. Alright, well. Well, at least it's obvious I can do it. There you go, guys. I did it. We'll just have to make sure I have to be in the middle after I hear the little sound.
What would you like today? Is this fine? Would you like anything else? Come back soon.
Why would they make you have to be in the center? Alright. Well, that's a thing. Dr. Bad Boy with a $2 donation. Thank you very much. Says, perfect stream while I'm making an IKEA dresser. Thank you. No problem. Oh my god. I can't believe... I know, I can believe that. That just sucks. Was there a blue key in the other area? I can't remember. I think it was just a black key in the garden. Is that a blue key? I can't tell. Yes, it is. Alright, I guess that's where we're going to be finishing off today. Well, at least we can end this off with a success. And with any luck, this will mean that three of our areas are completely done. Say, what is that symbol? It took me a little bit to realize. Go this way. Basically just a straight shot. Perfect. felt good to just get rid of you. Straight down. Please bleed blue and not black. There we go. Oh, sweet! Increases the number of accessories you can equip. We can get 3 accessories now. That's awesome. I'd call that useful. So one with that. I guess I don't know what the last point thing is, but we haven't really put any fire things. I'm gonna put on fire resistance. And complete. So that is 3 areas complete and 71% done. Not too shabby.
Welcome back. What would you like? Is this okay? Would you like anything? Is that all? Come back soon.
Alright, well, I think we're just going to get to this next save point and we'll save it there. That way I have a spot to get the do that other thing off stream and be all good to go. Just checking something quick. But yeah, I'll get that MP up off stream as well as the other relic. So yeah, all we have left is actually, well, let's get a name for our last area. Hopefully we'll find the black key in here, which we should, and then we can complete the Dark Palace of Waterfalls. The Ghostly Theater is our last area. Quite curious what that'll be like. Alright. But yeah, we will pick this up and just come back for the finale on Wednesday. I'll likely start around 9 o'clock and we'll just go until we finish. Hopefully it won't be too tricky, but we're almost done with Lament of Innocence. Weird to think it took me about as long to beat this game as it did some of the other, some of the DS games or the Game Boy Advance games. But yeah, that will take care of this stream of Lament of Innocence, and we'll see you on Wednesday for the finale. So thank you all for joining me, and we'll see you then. Till then, guys. Bye.